Congressman Clyde, great to have you with us today. I am outraged by the America Concedes Act, basically throwing the towel into China. I mean, I look at this bill, which was supposed to be a way for us to be competitive, and it's billions of dollars. It's $325 billion, $50 billion going to a slush fund for labor unions, $8 billion to the unaccountable United Nations Green Climate Fund. They're creating climate change officers within the Foreign Service. Congressman Clyde, what is this thing?
Oh, hey, good evening or good afternoon, John. It's always good to be with you. This is Nancy Pelosi's attempt to push through her Green New Deal again. She has lost so many times before. Every venue that she can possibly push through the Green New Deal, she's going to try and do that. Just like you said, $325 billion, a third of $1 trillion. We are at $30 trillion in debt already. And she wants to spend another third of $1 trillion on Green New Deal initiatives that will do nothing to help us compete with China. No, in fact, the way this bill shakes out, it actually sends money to China through the university systems. You know, it allows China, it allows China to partner with us and encourages partnerships with China. And you know what happens when we partner with China. China simply steals our intellectual property. They've done it before, they're going to do it again. Why would we ever partner, do anything with China? That's just wrong thinking. And it just goes to show you how out of touch with America that Nancy Pelosi is and the Democrat side of the House is, which is why in 2023 we plan to change the majority party. And you won't see bills like this in 2023. No, you will see bills, you will see good, solid legislation that will drive the America First agenda forward.
And Congressman, you're a member of the Godzilla 80-seat club, right? You want the Republicans to win 80 seats, not, what I got, somebody come on and said you were going to win like 15 seats or something. You guys are going to win 80 seats. I mean, you look at this bill, this thing is incredible. I mean, they don't hold China accountable for anything. No COVID-19, no Hong Kong. This is like a giveaway.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned the COVID-19. They're not doing anything to hold China accountable for it, but we will. I promise you that we will hold China accountable when we take back the majority in 2023, because China needs to pay for what they have done to the world. You know, hundreds of thousands of people have died from COVID in this country, and China and this current administration and the House is unwilling to even investigate the origins of COVID-19. They say that, oh, it's a natural occurrence. I don't believe that for an instant. You know, anyone with half a brain would see that this is an engineered virus that came from the Wuhan Virology Lab, Institute of Virology. And this is produced by China, and we're going to find out, we're going to investigate, and we're going to hold people responsible like Dr. Anthony Fauci. We are going to hold individuals like that to the standard that is necessary to keep our country safe. And that's just not right. You know, when they're allowed to give all sorts of information, not based on science, but simply politically backed. That's not the way Republicans run the government. That's the way Democrats run the government, John.
And not anything on or any accountability on the genocide going on with the Uyghurs. Nothing. Zero.
You're correct. Absolutely nothing there. And what has the world done? The world has given China the stage with the Olympics. And you're seeing that time and time again, promoting the Olympics, promoting China. And I mean, if you read the stories of what the Olympians have to do in the apps that have to go on their phone when they're tracking everything the Olympians are doing, and they're pulling their data, they're building profiles on them. I mean, this is communism, and we see it clearly. And that's what this country fights against. That is what We are for liberty. We are for freedom of expression, freedom of speech, Second Amendment rights. We're for all of that. And China wants none of that. So you can see where the Democrats, especially those folks that are socialists, communists, the way they really want to go. And it's a scary thing, John. And we are not going to stand for it, not the Republicans.
Congressman, I only have a minute. Stacey Abrams, let's put this picture up. It's gone viral. One of the leaders of Mask Nation, wanting kids to go around in masks. She goes to a school, an elementary school. You see all these little kids, 5 and 6 year old, masked up, breathing in their own dead air, saliva all over the place. And there she is, no mask on, total hypocrisy. I have a half a minute. What did you make of this, Andrew?
You are absolutely correct. It is 100% hypocrisy. I mean, these are children in their formative years when they're learning how to work with each other, and they're masked, and Stacey Abrams is not masked. I mean, it just goes to show you that it's about power. It's about the political elite driving the narrative that you will submit, that children will submit, and it's wrong.